Alright, so as y'all could tell, that last leg video, I forgot to do it in this format of vlogging, I guess, so we're gonna do that here. Creatine, gonna take some. I already took my vitamins, so I'm not gonna really show that. But yeah, we're gonna go probably hit some hip adductors, just superset that with maybe some arm stuff at the gym. I don't know, that or core. I'm still thinking about it, but leg abductors is probably on the list still. So, you know, if I do arms, maybe arms supersetted with triceps, and then a tricep supersetted with a hip abductor, and then an arm to finish it off, I guess. Or core, I don't know. Just kind of guessing, but I'm gonna dry scoop this creatine. Hold up, let me get a little more on there. Whole spoon isn't really covered. I think that's good. It's like a little method I have to doing that, by the way. Dry scooping. I like to get a little bit of water in my mouth first, so then when I just dump it all on top of the water, I just swallow, and the water kind of goes down, and a lot of the creatine will kind of just follow after, and then just take another sip after, and like literally it's all gone already, no struggle. So yeah, see y'all when I get to the gym. Yo, new video. It's a new arm day. I thought I'd make it a lot longer since yesterday I was like, it was a really short day in the gym. So yeah, I did 12 working sets, I think. I don't really know, honestly. But you can go count if you want. But no, I started with this cable curl for my biceps, and I think I actually did a PR here for my reps. I usually rep about like 160, and I think I started with 170 for, you know, however many reps. I can't see because I'm recording right now, but yeah, that doesn't matter because I still hit a new number. So bigger number means better results when you think about it. But yeah, so we did 1, 2, 3 3 bicep movements, 3 tricep movements, and 1 hip abduction movement, which we'll get to in a second. But yeah, I wanted to throw the hip abduction in there because yesterday we didn't hit it on leg day, and we barely did anything on leg day, so I just kind of wanted to superset it into today because it's going to be a really long day of working out, but we're not there yet, so there's no point in talking about it, I guess. We went into a rope push down supersetted, which when you do these, I want to make sure you create that V thing with the rope, curl your knuckles in, and push down, keep creating that little arch in your arms like this. Like you want them to be out to the side like this and only come up to where the elbows stop. After that elbow stops, there's no point in coming more up because then you're just working your lats when you go down. So just curl like this. It'll help single out so much this little small muscle in your tricep right here. Can't see it because I have a bright light in front of me, but doesn't really matter. I'm sure y'all know what that little small muscle is in your tricep. Have you seen like a big person's arm, like triceps before? Didn't you know that there's like the big part right here and the small part? This is responsible for singling out that small part. So good. So I definitely recommend trying it if you haven't before. Yeah, and then we went into the hip abduction next, which, you know, this machine isn't really hard for me, which I mean, that's not really saying much. Leg machines in general aren't really like hard for most people, I feel like, to kind of max out on. So I kind of just threw on the max 200 plus the little slider thing. So like, I don't know, 210. And just did as much as I could. And then I took 10 pounds off. The little slider thing, I just took it off. And at the end, I held a static hold for about 10 seconds, which if y'all don't know what a static hold is, it's to where you're holding the muscle in that stretched position where it's being worked. So as y'all will see, if my legs are wide open, that means the muscles are keeping that weight from being closed. And a good rule of memory to keep in mind is like you can always hold more weight than you can lift. In theory, that means if you go to failure and can't do another rep, you can sit there and hold it, and you'll be able to do that after failing. In theory, that doesn't mean it's always correct, but I'd try a static hold if you haven't before, again, because they really burn the hell out of your muscle, especially at the end of a really hard set. Um, so yeah, then we went into some rope curls. These are kind of responsible for hitting this forearm muscle that comes out that's connected to this bicep muscle. You're not going to be able to see it because of the lighting, but it connects in. And yeah, it's kind of part of like the brachialis area. But when you do these, I recommend, similar to how you were doing the tricep push down, you want to create that little V thing with the rope in that position with your arms. Just you're bringing it up and then bringing down. And it's literally the exact same thing, just up instead of pushing down, you're pulling up. And don't try and like pull with your, it's really easy to kind of pull with your shoulders on this or lats or something because you, the cable kind of just puts tension on the whole arm when you're pulling up. But I don't know if you, it's kind of hard to explain, but once you get the feeling for it, you'll you'll see how it burns your brachialis really good. So yeah, I'd try those. Um, and then we went into Beijing curls. Um, this is everything you see, by the way, is supersetted with the first thing supersetted with the next thing I say, and just keep on going. So these Beijing curls were supersetted with the next thing you'll see. Although the Beijing curls I didn't do first, actually. I ended up doing dumbbell skull crushers and then superset that with Beijing curls. So, but it's whatever. It doesn't really care. Um, but these are so good for just shredding that bicep, man. And especially as brachialis too, because if you're doing it on this pulley like I have, the pull away is kind of already bent inwards, which makes it work more of this brachialis and the bicep at the same time. So it's really good when you do them. Then all you have to do is grab both the pulleys, take a few steps forward so your biceps in that stretched position, and then just that that motion. So yeah, definitely try those if you haven't. They're amazing. I don't do them enough, honestly. I've been trying to try new things in the gym, so that's why I haven't been doing them much, but I need to get back to doing them, honestly. I forgot how good they were till today when I did them again. So, yeah. But then we went into dumbbell skull crushers, and we were doing 45 at first, and then we switched to 40s, which is like normal weight for this. But at the end of this long ass workout, I'd say that's pretty good. Um, but yeah, after I failed on the 40s, I kind of just picked up the 40-pound with both hands. And for like 5 really slow, controlled reps all the way down and back up on that fifth one, even though that's not really a lot of weight, it was like my triceps were burning. So, yeah, just a good rule of thumb to kind of help you get to failure if you're doing skull crushers and you're limited on like weight of dumbbells. Once you're done doing it like that, one-handed, just pick that thing up 2 hands, go slow, controlled, holding it like this. I promise you'll get it. It'll burn your triceps. But yeah, here's a little pump, and I promise these are like the only exercises you'll need for your arms. Like this main workout is all the stuff I do for an arm day. I just threw it all in one day. So I was like, why not? So yeah. Um, Also, as y'all see, I kind of shaved my eyebrow on accident. We're not going to talk about it. especially because school is tomorrow. Winter break is ending tomorrow. And I also have no clue where my backpack is. I know y'all see that, but that's like, I used to do swim at my school, and that's like a special backpack for that. So I actually have no idea where any of my school stuff is. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be interesting, but whatever. I'm gonna throw in a couple clips from vlogging. So yeah, see y'all for that. But see ya. Yo, all right. So post workout meal. We got 5 eggs and a cup of rice. I overcooked the fuck out of the eggs because the rice took too long, but I don't really care. I'm still about to slam the shit because I'm hungry. So, yeah, that I just thought I'd just put this in at the end to kind of show y'all what I be eating. So, yeah.